Hey folks, welcome to B5 Bricks. My name's Dom and I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, we bought the LEGO Titanic, and no, this is not another one of those usual videos banging on about how incredible this set is. I mean, the pictures speak for themselves, and I'm sure you've already watched the numerous reviews from the usual channels. No, I'm actually going to discuss something a bit odd. It's more of a criticism, but it comes from a good place. But for me, there is something really wrong with this set, and no one is talking about it. Now, my dad pre-ordered it and it's on its way, and this is his first significant LEGO purchase pretty much ever, and he is absolutely ecstatic, over the moon about the whole thing. His excitement is infectious, and I'm equally hyped. And that's partly because we're all going to get involved. If you didn't know already, this set comes in 3 sections and they are built separately. So my sister has the bow, my dad has the middle, and we have the stern, and we'll take a week or 2 to build it and then meet up to assemble it, and that shared family build experience is something that I personally will really cherish. But is this actually a bad LEGO set? Is it just a bloated display piece that will serve as an interesting talking point for house guests, but which ultimately will gather dust and is a rather expensive pile of bricks you can do nothing with other than stare at? Well, yes! And hey, that's the world of adult LEGO, and most people would say that's what the Star Wars UCS sets have essentially been all these years anyway. However, there is a difference to, say, this Titanic set and, for instance, the James Bond Aston Martin or the Ecto 1 or even the UCS Slave one. And hear me out, because the Colosseum and the Taj Mahal have the exact same problem as the Titanic. They're certainly not like the Ecto 1 or the Aston Martin. Sure, they are beautiful representations and are highly accurate, but are they good LEGO sets? I'd suggest they aren't. Because if you consider what LEGO is really sort of known for, and that is for all the wee details, interesting, fun interiors, usually with a bit of humour, and most of all, minifigures, and these are all absent from these sets. The Titanic has teeny micro-scale representations, which are lovely and are definitely more welcome than a complicated Technic skeleton inside. But is this not a huge missed opportunity? There's no interesting scenes created inside. You could have had the first class lounge, the famous dining room, the captain's cabin and bridge, or what about the ballroom or the gorgeous Turkish baths, the swimming pool, the kitchen, or even the cargo sections, which could have had William Carter's 1912 Renault Type CB. How cool would that have been? They did make a really interesting engine build, which I personally am really excited about seeing. It is very well done and slides in quite nicely, but I would have loved a large engine room scene with the boilers, piles of coal, and the stokers working in there. This all could have been incorporated into the hull with removable side panels on one side, and I've seen plenty of mocks online that have done just that, and actually the construction of this Titanic would allow that to be a possibility. Yes, it would indeed have pushed the part count and the price up, but look man, they launched the £750 8080 this year. People are willing to pay for it, and the 8080 has a full interior, so it's definitely possible in the Titanic at this scale. The Colosseum was also a wasted opportunity. They definitely could have worked some scenes of gladiators, Romans, Caesar's throne, or chariots, all hidden inside, and they should have incorporated Roman minifigures. Yes, it's a spectacular set, but it's kinda lost the essence of what LEGO is to people. And just because it's an adult set, it shouldn't automatically mean minifigures aren't part of it. They should be an intrinsic part, and so should humour, fun, and working features and interiors. If you want an example, look no further than the UCS Falcon. It has loads of wee interior details and it had minifigures, and this is exactly what I would have expected in the Titanic. I will concede though, it might have been a difficult thing for LEGO to do. They can't exactly reference the James Cameron movie with fictional characters like Rose and Jack, but they should have incorporated White Star Line crew members, engineers, stewards, chefs, perhaps even Captain Smith, or even the classical band they had on board, and maybe some first class and third class passengers. You never know, the families of Molly Brown, the Astors, or Benjamin Guggenheim might even have agreed to have their relatives immortalised in LEGO. I've no doubt that we'll have an incredible build experience, and I can't convey to you just how excited I am to see this assembled and look at it on display. And that is why you should buy this set. It's all about that experience. And yes, I suppose I can forgive LEGO for kinda missing this opportunity, because I get to build a LEGO Titanic with my dad and sister, and I never thought I'd say that sentence, and I can share in something that has been a long-standing interest of my dad. Given he was in the Navy and has had a fascinating maritime career as a deep-sea diver, travelling all over the world, diving in every ocean and body of water going, he's been on every type of ship, rig, barge, worked with ROV submersibles, wasps, worked in habitats, diving bells, done saturation diving, you name it. And that real appreciation of not just maritime engineering, but the oceanographic discovery of the Titanic wreck by Robert Ballard and Jean-Louis Michel. I remember looking at all my dad's books of the ship, him telling me all about it with the detailed drawings and shipbuilding plans in Bob Ballard's books with maps of the wreckage site and theories of how it broke up underwater. Many long conversations about that, and what better way to explore this interest than a LEGO set of the most famous ship and subsequent wreck in history. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. What do you think about the absence of minifigures or detailed minifigure scale interiors? Do you think the absence of such things makes it a poor LEGO set, or do you think the build experience and the sheer scale of it on display trumps any of these failings? I'd love to know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed the video today, click the like button. It really helps share this video to more people. Oh, and why not check out some of my other content whilst you're here, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!